Hey guys, your man Dejafu here, aka Derek Gould, doing a quick Jurassic Park 4 update for y'all. Just want to point a few things out. Jurassic Park 4 updates are really not going to be that frequent anymore on my new account. Just because, for one, I just don't really have the time to do a video every time there's a small update or anything like that. But, also, most of you seem to be pretty keen on keeping yourselves updated. There's tons of websites now, and this movie's really getting into production, so there's no reason for me to keep doing these videos. It's not like this movie's like going on in the background. There's no really reason to build up hype for it. The whole internet is buzzing right now about it. But I figured this is a pretty big update, so I'm going to give you guys a video. And probably might be the last one I'll do, because after this point, this movie really doesn't need me to hype it up anymore. People know about it, and they're going to see it. But before we get on to the big update news, I want to talk about a few other things that have happened since my last update, which was months ago. Supposedly, now it hasn't been confirmed, but Legendary Pictures, the company that used to be associated with the company that screwed me over, now has formed a new agreement with my favorite company, Universal Pictures. And now we'll be co-financing Jurassic Park 4, supposedly, and many other films that Universal is distributing. And a new deal for the next 10 years. They're going to work with Universal Pictures only. That is fucking awesome. It means that Universal Pictures has gone to the good side. They have abandoned the dark side, and they have returned to the ways of the Force. They've used the Force, and they have become good again. Warner Brothers sucks a dick. And that means Godzilla is no longer getting the backup of the awesome company that has, well, made so many awesome movies. Now Universal's movies are going to get that. That's fucking awesome. Godzilla just got a shot in the foot, but I don't think that's going to really deter you guys from still going to see the movie. And I'm going to see it too. But this is not a shot at Godzilla. This is a video about Jurassic Park 4. And that was really the only big news that's happened since this new news has come out. Not a lot's really happened since, the whole the supposed cancellation thing scare back in May. And, just not a lot's happened. We've gotten a few things here and there, like Colin Trevorrow would do an interview with somebody, but it really wasn't worth mentioning because there was nothing really huge about it. He really doesn't talk much about the story or anything, and I don't really want to know much about the story. I don't. I want to go into this movie completely surprised. But now on to the big news. So the big news is, yesterday, Universal Pictures announced a new release date for Jurassic Park 4, which is June 12th, 2015. Yes, it's a year and a half away, but you know what? This movie is going to be awesome, alright? This movie has so much potential, and they really look like they're really giving it all. And, also, in addition, the film is... Hold on. Okay, sorry about that little cut there. Anyway, Jurassic Park 4 is now going to be renamed Jurassic World. I'm going to let that sink in for a second there. Jurassic World. Now, what do I think about this? Well, I don't really know. From everything I've read, this movie is not a remake of Jurassic Park. It is not a remake of Jurassic Park in any way. From everything I've read. Now, there was this big misunderstanding with Sam Neill, the original actor from Jurassic Park, who said it was a whole redo or something like that. From everything I've read, he seems to be misinformed or some kind of miscommunication, because that was something that was like an old script. It's not going to be the movie. It was before Rick Jaffa and Amanda Silver were brought on to write the screenplay, which now is being written by Colin Trevorrow and some other guy. I forget his name. I'll have it on the screen. But anyway, so Jurassic World, I really don't know what to think about them calling it this, but it leads me to believe that it definitely is going to be something about a park again. whether or not it's going to be a reboot or some kind of, I really don't want it to be a reboot. I really want it to be a continuation of the franchise. And I definitely don't want it to be a remake. A remake is lazy and shameless. You do not need to remake Jurassic Park. It is like Jaws, E.T., and so many other movies. You don't remake it. It's like if they remade The Godfather. You don't remake things like this. Now, if it's a reboot, that's different. A reboot is... the best way I can describe a reboot is the newest Friday the 13th movie. And yeah, it's a shitty horror movie, but it's the best example I can use. That movie's a reboot to the franchise because what it is, it's a direct sequel to the original movie, and it just completely ignores all like the 1,500 sequels that have followed it. It's a direct sequel to the original, and it completely negates all the sequels that have come after the original. So, Jurassic World could be a reboot that is a direct sequel to the original movie, but I still don't want them to do that, because I really, really love The Lost World, and you all know I hate Jurassic Park 3. But I just, honestly, there's definitely more people out there that like The Lost World than there are people that hate it. I can definitely say that. And there's definitely a lot of people out there that don't like Jurassic Park 3, so if the movie was a direct sequel to The Lost World, I would not be disappointed by that. However, because Jurassic Park 3 is canon, and it is part of the franchise, it has to be a sequel to the shitty Jurassic Park 3. But that doesn't mean it's gonna be that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. You know, it could be like just when they say reboot, they could just be it's a sequel to what we already know, but it's a fresh, new idea. That's what I want it to be, a sequel that continues on the storyline, but it is something fresh, something new, not something half-assed like Jurassic Park 3 was. I would like this movie to ultimately be better than The Lost World Jurassic Park, but I don't want it to surpass the original Jurassic Park, because I don't even think that's possible. If they try and do that, it's going to come off that, okay, they're just trying to be better than Jurassic Park. They need to make their own thing. That's what they need to do. It needs to be its own thing. That still acknowledges the previous movies, but is its own thing. Okay? So, now that you've heard my opinion on Jurassic Park 4, or I should just start calling it Jurassic World. Let that title sink in for those of you who are still kind of like, really, they're going to call it that? I wouldn't judge the movie on its name until we actually get to see some footage of the movie or anything. It might actually be a good thing. But I would have preferred to maybe like call it Jurassic Park 4, The Jurassic World, or something like that. But comment below and let me guys know what you think about the movie name. And anything else you have to say or want to tell me. So this has been a Jurassic Park 4 update. Again, don't expect too many of these. I just did this because it is a pretty big update, and I don't know if you guys know about it or not. So here you go. Hope you enjoyed this update. And expect more videos from me soon, guys. This is Derek Gould, signing out.